He is rated #1 by the WBA. Here is the dynamic Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's power, speed, and technique in the ring made his punches some of the most iconic and unforgettable in boxing history.
So counter right hand by Mike Tyson is inviting.
Tyson's punches weren't just about physical force, they conveyed fear, dominance, and an almost mythical aura of invincibility that shook his opponents and the world of boxing to its core. Let's explore 15 of Tyson's most unforgettable punches, each telling a unique story of power, precision, and legacy.
It's President Gilberto Mendoza at ringside, along with James Davis, Esquire, legal counsel, and Championship Committee Chairman Dr. Elias Cordova.
Mike Tyson's demolition of Michael Spinks in 1988 is perhaps the most iconic knockout in boxing history.
Here comes Mike Tyson. He leaves the right hand. There he goes. I don't think you can out from this. Mike Spinks is laying flat on his back. The count is up to 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. He won't be able to do it. It's all over. Mike Tyson has won it.
The fight lasted just 91 seconds, and Tyson's power was on full display. After a quick exchange, Tyson landed a brutal right hook to Spinks' jaw that sent the former champion crashing to the canvas. Spinks, who had been undefeated up until that point, was visibly shaken and never recovered. The punch was a clear indication of Tyson's power and ferocity, and it cemented his status as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. The knockout was not just a testament to Tyson's punching power, but also to his ability to land devastating blows in the blink of an eye. Spinks was overwhelmed by Tyson's intensity, and the knockout solidified Tyson's reputation as a fighter who could end a match with a single punch. Tyson's battle with the legendary Larry Holmes is another example of the young champion's raw power. In the 4th round, Tyson landed an uppercut that nearly lifted Holmes off his feet. Holmes, a former heavyweight champion, had already shown signs of vulnerability, and this punch sealed his fate. Tyson's uppercuts were notorious throughout his career, and this particular blow highlighted his mastery of the technique, sending a clear message that Tyson was a force of nature in the ring. The uppercut was not just powerful, it was perfectly timed, showcasing Tyson's ability to deliver punches from unexpected angles. Tyson's relentless aggression and ability to land his punches with surgical precision made him a nightmare for anyone who stepped into the ring with him.
The end of a great career is imminent to the big shot. Right hand hit Larry again. He's bangs for the body. Goes to draw right hand. Gets split with a big right hand. He won't get up from this one. It's all over. Joe Cortez has seen enough, and Larry Holmes is knocked out. He doesn't count him out, but he's out. It looked a bit like Larry was in the process of throwing a right hand. They get caught up in the ropes, and so he's totally exposed, and Mike throws one more right hand, and that's all the inside of Larry's skull can take.
Mike Tyson's second fight with Frank Bruno in 1989 was a thrilling encounter. After a rocky start, Tyson's superior conditioning and relentless attack wore Bruno down. In the 5th round, Tyson connected with a crushing right hook that left Bruno sprawled on the canvas. The punch was a classic Tyson maneuver, fast, powerful, and perfectly timed. Bruno was unable to recover, and the referee stopped the fight, giving Tyson the win by technical knockout. This right hook showcased Tyson's ability to finish a fight in dramatic fashion. His explosive hand speed combined with his raw power made it nearly impossible for opponents to survive when Tyson was in full attack mode.
He said he's not looking for the Tyson or Fought McKinley and Mathis. Here's a combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson, cleaning out, down goes Bruno into the ring. And not getting to Tyson is champion.
I told you, Frank, there's no doubt that Mike Tyson is back as a force of nature. Let's take a look at how Tyson took care of business. Ducked under, a shot under the arm and the legs, and from here on out, a rain of punches which buckled. Well, he was helpless.
If you let Mike Tyson get that kind of leverage with that right uppercut, you will miss it. We'll take another look at it. Mike lands a body shot there and then the hook, and then what he does best, he comes up, another hook and right hand. You see him rip the uppercut. There's the rear angle. Bruno is out, and now it's just a matter of pummeling and finishing the job. The coup de grace.
Bruno buckled.
One of the most shocking upsets in boxing history occurred in 1990 when Tyson faced off against Buster Douglas in Tokyo. Tyson, who was heavily favored to win, suffered a stunning defeat when Douglas, against all odds, managed to dominate the fight. However, even in his defeat, Tyson landed one of the most memorable punches of his career, a right uppercut in the 8th round. The punch rocked Douglas, sending him to the canvas. Tyson had a chance to finish the fight, but Douglas miraculously got back up and continued the battle. While Tyson lost the fight, the punch remained etched in the minds of boxing fans. It was a testament to Tyson's raw power, even in the face of adversity. Though it wasn't enough to win him the fight, the uppercut was a reminder of Tyson's formidable punching ability.
Oh, that's a nice uppercut that time. The drop spot to Douglas. It's up to Tyson, and hands, and there it is at 9, is he going to get up? Yes, he does. And the killer, the 8th round. What a round for Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's rivalry with Mitch Green might not have garnered the spotlight of his later fights, but it still became one of the most talked about encounters of his early career. In their 1986 clash, Tyson delivered a left hook that remains one of his most vicious and memorable punches. Known for his lightning-fast strikes and formidable strength, Tyson's left hook connected with brutal precision, landing squarely on Green's face. The punch was not only powerful, but delivered with Tyson's characteristic speed, which left Green visibly dazed, struggling to maintain his balance.
He's made probably. He's holding behind the head, which he allows those shots like that to land. There again. Oh, what a left hand. And this is going to happen all the time because, again, you see the way the right of the stage is on night time, baby. It's a night time, understand? Because I even need that one round, both up the steel. I'm going to get that one too.
Green, a tough opponent with a reputation for taking heavy hits, was uncharacteristically shaken by the blow. Tyson sensed this momentary vulnerability and wasted no time in seizing control of the fight. The way he combined power with speed made him a unique force in the ring, and this punch exemplified his mastery in the art of knockout fighting. It was a moment that showcased why Tyson was seen as an unstoppable force, with a combination of raw power and calculated ferocity that few could withstand. This fight might not have had the fame of his title bouts, but it still stands as a testament to Tyson's unparalleled knockout ability and sheer dominance in the ring. After Tyson's release from prison, his return to the ring was highly anticipated. In his first fight back, Tyson faced Peter McNeely in 1995. Although McNeely was outclassed from the start, Tyson still delivered one of his most memorable punches, a sharp jab that set up the knockout. The jab wasn't just a quick strike, it was a perfectly placed punch that disrupted McNeely's balance and left him open for a devastating right hand. Tyson's ability to control the pace of the fight with his jab, even after years away from the ring, demonstrated his unparalleled boxing IQ. Tyson's jab, often overshadowed by his knockout punches, was a key weapon in his arsenal. This fight proved that Tyson could still deliver his punches with the same lethal precision, even after a long layoff.
Good shot. Here's a 1 minute gone by. McNeely's already been down.
Mills Lane had stopped that nonsense because they were starting to butt heads. Oh,
Tyson with the left up the right, but that down goes to
Steve, he's very he can barely steer.
They want Tyson to go to the neutral corner. What's going on?
correct. That was not correct.
He quit.
That's a grind for McNeely. This kid was fighting his heart out.
That is
well was.
The rivalry between Tyson and Razor Ruddock produced some of the most exciting and brutal moments of Tyson's career. In their first encounter in 1991, Tyson delivered one of the most punishing left hooks ever seen in the sport. The punch connected with Ruddock's head, causing the challenger to stagger backward, visibly shaken. The blow was so powerful that it nearly sent Ruddock to the canvas, but the resilient fighter managed to stay on his feet. Tyson's left hook in this fight was a perfect example of his ability to land punches with devastating force. It was the type of punch that left opponents wondering how they could survive against a fighter with such ferocity.
What a counter punch.
And third, four, hey, you okay? Go to me. That was shot in the third.
Mike Tyson's later years in the ring saw him trying to regain the form that made him a champion in his prime. In his 2003 fight against Clifford Etienne, Tyson showcased a combination of punches that highlighted his still potent punching power. In the first round, Tyson unleashed a brutal left hook right uppercut combination that sent Etienne crashing to the canvas. The knockout came so quickly that Etienne never had a chance to recover, and Tyson proved that even in his later years he still possessed the knockout power that had made him a legend.
Good instructions given by the ref in the early going. Mike gets a second right hand. Etienne inside. He was really bad with a front right hand. It's up to 5 and 6. He's not going to make it. It's 7, 8, 9, and 10. He knocks him out in the first round to a front right hand.
In the rematch against Razor Ruddock in 1992, Tyson delivered a blistering right cross that was textbook in its execution. The punch landed with precision and force, sending Ruddock into a dazed state. Although Ruddock survived the round, Tyson's ability to land such a powerful blow with such accuracy was remarkable. The punch was a reminder of Tyson's mastery of technique and his ability to control the tempo of a fight.
Buddy, give an exchange. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then run against him with a low pass that goes down.
It's all in my way, dude.
In his first clash with Frank Bruno in 1989, Mike Tyson delivered a devastating display of his trademark aggression and skill. From the opening bell, Tyson unleashed a relentless combination of punches that left Bruno reeling and scrambling to defend himself. As Bruno attempted to find footing in the fight, Tyson's sheer intensity and unyielding forward pressure kept him pinned against the ropes, with no opportunity to reset or mount any meaningful counterattack.
Trying to hang on as best he can. He's still in big trouble. The uppercut catches him. The right hand catches him. He's really being hit now. Blood coming from the nose. His eyes are puffy. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell as the big right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele has moved in and has stopped the fight.
Tyson's speed and precision in chaining multiple punches together left Bruno struggling under the weight of the onslaught. His ability to throw rapid, powerful combinations was unmatched, and the sustained attack prevented Bruno from finding any sort of rhythm. Each punch in Tyson's combination seemed to land harder than the last, creating an overwhelming wave of aggression that was nearly impossible to defend against. This fight was a clear example of Tyson's dominance in the ring, showing how his blend of speed, power, and ruthless aggression could dismantle even the toughest challengers. Tyson's fight against Tony Tubbs in 1988 may not have been as memorable as some of his other bouts, but it featured another memorable uppercut. Tyson's right uppercut in this fight was a thing of beauty. Delivered from close range with impeccable timing, it left Tubbs with little chance of recovery. The punch solidified Tyson's dominance in the heavyweight division and added another knockout to his ever-growing list. Tyson's ability to deliver punches to the body was often overshadowed by his headshots, but his fight against James Tillis in 1986 proved that he could attack from all angles. In the early rounds of the fight, Tyson landed a crushing left hook to Tillis's body that visibly took the wind out of him. The punch demonstrated Tyson's diverse skill set and his ability to break down an opponent piece by piece.
There's a right hand by Tyson. And the uppercut. Punch did not have the proper range. Now he's at the right rim. Tillis landed a left and finishing the face in 1981 with 19 knockouts. Very good for Mike Tyson. Every day, when are you going to fight? Or the W with Sue. And Henry Tillman recently gotten to the end of round 9, will be backing to see a knockout.
In his fight against Mike Jamison in 1986, Tyson delivered one of the quickest left hooks in his career. The punch was so fast and precise that Jamison had no time to react. Tyson's left hook was one of the most powerful weapons in his arsenal, and this punch against Jamison demonstrated just how dangerous it could be when delivered with such speed and accuracy. Tyson's ability to land punches with almost no wind-up made his left hook a terrifying weapon for any opponent who faced him in the ring.
Mike Tyson, Sports Illustrated cover boy, trying to end it here in round number 5.
Jamison is doing at this point what I think he should have been just on the first hook. He just took a right hand to the top of the head.
Down to one knee, Jamison. Joe Cortez, the referee, with a count. Jamison suffering his second knockdown here in the 5th round. Back up in the corner. And one thing, he's a showman.
Mike Tyson's fight against Alfonso Ratliff in 1986 was a perfect example of Tyson's sheer knockout power. In the second round, Tyson unleashed a left hook right cross combination that landed so cleanly it knocked Ratliff out cold. The punch was delivered with lightning-fast precision, and Ratliff had no time to react. Tyson's combination left him staggering before falling to the canvas, where he remained unable to continue the fight.
Alfonso Ratliff. Another side, of course, that you look for is, can the man finish? And Tyson has left little doubt about that so far. Right hand, that should be just about it. Danny Curl looking very closely. And that's how it's over. The bicycle had a flat tire. And the rider fell off.
This punch was a testament to Tyson's ability to land a knockout blow with just a single combination. Tyson's speed and power were unmatched in the ring, and this fight showed just how quickly he could dismantle an opponent. Ratliff, who had only lost 2 previous fights, was completely overwhelmed by Tyson's devastating attack. In Tyson's clash with Larry Holmes in 1988, Tyson continued his journey toward undisputed champion status. And the fight is remembered for one of his most well-timed and perfectly executed punches. Holmes, a seasoned champion, was used to facing the best, but Tyson's unrelenting pressure and power proved to be too much. In the 4th round, Tyson landed a wicked right uppercut that sent Holmes crashing to the canvas.
Here it comes, the left hook come inside. There's the left, there's the right. Now he's ready to go again. He's hit with the left hand. 17 seconds. He may be able to get by the round now. He should be hanging on. Now with the right hand, the left hand. He's got to hang on. And he'll stop the fight. There he goes. There he's hurt. It's all over. He is knocked out. He didn't even bother the count. It was a vicious right hand. It came like a bolt. He looked for it, and he only got hurt.
Punch marked the end of the fight and cemented Tyson's place as the most feared boxer in the world. The uppercut became iconic not only because of the knockout, but also due to the level of competition Tyson had to defeat to establish